Can you see up there? Do you see that gigantic sunflower? It's the sunflower tree. It has finally bloomed. I cannot even see the top of it well. I guess it's so far up there. Of course, it's facing toward the east. I can't believe it finally bloomed. These are pineapple ground cherries. You can hear them, they're kind of dry, right? I found these on the ground, so you kind of just take, it's a little tricky to use one-handed, but yeah, you take them out of the husk and they should be nice and golden yellow. I'm hiding behind the slicer tomato bed because there's shade cloth on them and it's like, I don't know, 4:30. It's like the last part of the day when I was able to get out here today. Pineapple ground cherry. It's so good. I'm telling you, if you haven't had them before, do it. Oops, I dropped one. I gotta get another. So this is how you harvest pineapple ground cherries, okay? You come in under the plant. I'm gonna show you. It's a little bit silly. I'm like leaning down toward it. So you wanna come in. So here's the plant. You can see some of them are yellow. Say hi, Violet.
Hi.
My garden shadow. So you can see some of them are getting kind of, you know, they look lanterny, right? They turn green, or they start green, they turn yellow, and as they get ripe, they fall off the plant. Thus the name ground cherry. Oh, that one's a little bit too green. Let's put that back in the soil. They come under here, under the plant, and then when they're yellow and golden and delicious, that is when you eat them. I finally have some beefsteak tomatoes ripening up back here. Don't they look lovely? Gonna have to harvest those soon. Still no color on the ox heart ones, but things are growing. Things are growing. Some of the beefsteaks are starting to blush a little. I don't know if you can see that super well because they're kind of shaded. Another Moscovich is finally starting to ripen. This is the pork chop tomato plant. You can see it's finally starting to yellow. That is a really good sign that they're ripening up. I can't wait. I'm not really seeing any color on the pink jazz or the hillbilly or the Cherokee carbon, but they're growing. So I have high hopes. Let's check this. Let's check the cherry tomato bed. So looking at the cherry tomato bed, the sun golds, we've eaten a couple of them. They're starting to ripen down the vines, which is so fun. You can see that trellis back there with all of the orange turning to green. I'm waiting, not patiently, impatiently, for the black strawberries to start ripening. So far, these are my first official cherry tomatoes, and I can't wait for this season. Some of the peace vine flavor on the peace vine, I think it's fine. It's good. It's a good little red cherry tomato. I don't think it's earth-shattering, but now I know. Ooh, here is my first Isis candy. I wonder if it's ready. Let's see. Looks like a pretty standard red cherry tomato. Isis candy. First taster. Never grown it before. Let's see. That's really good. In fact, I think I like that better than the peace vine cherry tomato. It's a very rich flavor. I'm surprised. It's sweet, but it still has more acidity than like the sun golds. Like it's got a little kick to it, but that was so good. You want to share that with our friends?
Yes.
Yeah. She found a ground cherry, pineapple ground cherry. She likes them just as much as I do, if not more. So good. Nice and warm. Awesome. This I wanted to share is so pretty. This is, I think it's a cactus zinnia. I really don't remember the variety name. I did not label it, but it's like a red orange cactus-y kind of situation, and it's beautiful. Still no ripe black strawberry tomatoes on this side either. They're just taking a long time But you know what? At least I have them, so they'll be delicious whenever they're ready. And I spy some yellow pear tomatoes. I'm gonna try one of these guys. I've never grown these before, but my sister Julie, she has a friend named Pearl in Montana, and she grew these in her garden, and I tell you what, they were the most delicious things in her greenhouse. So I wanted to try them myself. Let's see how they taste. First yellow pear tomato of the season. Let's see, or really of ever that I've grown. Really sweet. Not like Sun Gold sweet. Not Sun Gold sweet, but sweeter than the Peace Vine. That's a really good, like thick, unctuous, juicy tomato. I might have to grow this again. It was really yummy. Some of the most beautiful zinnias I think I've ever seen. So gorgeous. Back here in the corner, we've got sunflowers, and I think this might be borage, if I am not mistaken. Borage? I don't know. That was from the wildflower like seeds that we sprinkled everywhere. I see some more raspberry blossoms coming. That's cool. Plenty of berries have been eaten and enjoyed. So whatever happens now is awesome. The ever-present wave of asparagus, tsunami of asparagus.
It's a tunnel.
Be careful, please. And you can tell in this bed, this is where I usually have like carrots and beets. I did have a bunch of poppies and they were just taking over. So I pulled them out because I was getting frustrated that there were so many poppies and not much else. But as you can see, I've got some red Russian or ragged jack kale growing, more zinnias. I still have the kohlrabi in here. Hasn't bolted, also isn't really bulking up into like a bulb yet. So I'm just gonna let those keep growing, hopefully in the fall or as the weather cools, so, you know, over time they'll bulk up. I think I might harvest some carrots today. Make some room for more carrot seeds. Hello, some beautiful zinnias of the Queen Lime series, I think. Got carrots, beets that I might be able to harvest. Plant some more. Beautiful little volunteer sunflower. And over here, look at that. I've got a little grape size eggplant growing. It's of the jewel amethyst variety, and who knows if it'll mature enough to cook anything with it, but I'm psyched that it's even in there because I think that's the only eggplant I have of the whole season. All right, and then the front bed, which I mean, I guess you can't really tell from this angle, but this is like the front left side. This is the front left side. And this was where the massive, don't mind the loosey-goosey that's dying a slow death because I haven't been able to plant it yet. But this is where I had all the sugar snap peas. I've got some more purple emperor nasturtiums. And I'm really excited that my cucumber plants are like going up the trellis and clinging to the sides of it, which are super fun. And look, baby cucumber. I really haven't checked super closely for the cucumbers, but I wonder. Oh yeah, they are totally growing. There's some little guys in there. Oh, and some big guys in there. Maybe I need to come through here with a basket. All of this stuff that you see on top, nothing to worry about. Those are just chamomile seeds. I'm just gonna give them a nice little toss. It's just from the chamomile. All these beautiful flowers. I can't believe I have cucumbers in there that I didn't harvest yet. That's exciting. And then this one, I did pull a bunch of the nasturtiums because they were just getting fried from the heat. Our pumpkins are growing. These are the baby bear variety. They're growing along nicely, super nicely. And they're starting to go rogue, starting to trail out of the bed a little bit. I'm all for it. Ooh, I have a zucchini or a yellow squash. I can never remember like which one is which. And then, doesn't that almost look like a cucumber? Maybe it must be a zucchini. I'm not sure. This tiny little plant that Glory started. We'll have to see.
And look at the baby bear pumpkin.
Yeah. So cool.
I love the little guys. They're so sweet.
Don't touch them. And then I've got lots of green beans in here that I want to pick before they get too big. Oh, look. There's some up there too. Oh my gosh.
Yay.
I love it. I love it. All these runner beans. Look at those little baby beans. They're so cute. Yeah. Yum. More kohlrabi over here. More bean plants. I just harvested some squash the other day, so I don't know if there's any more over here. There's a little one growing. But I don't think there's any big enough to harvest on this side quite yet. Give it a couple days. And then lastly, the pepper beds, where there are these just delicious looking peppers that I can't wait to eat. Those are going to be Lacea, or Lasa. I don't know how you pronounce them. They're supposed to be really thick and sweet. They turn red. So they're not ready yet. But this Carmen is turning red, so that'll be ready soon. We had a black pepper with dinner the other day. It was delicious. Oh, look at this guy. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't know what seed those were, but they're beautiful. Just gorgeous. Violet is hiding. Can you spot her? Violet, give him a hint.
I am over in one of the corners of the
Silly girl. We've got jalapenos. Okay, watch out.
Okay.
Coming around. More jalapenos. Oh my gosh, they look so good. They're not corking yet, so I think they are still good to go. Yummy, yummy, yummy things coming out of this garden. Soon, it'll be time to make salsa.
We'll have the best salsa in the whole entire world.
Okay, here I am again hiding behind the cherry tomatoes. I'm going to see what I can harvest of whatever, tomatoes, beets, carrots maybe. Look at all of these beans. I am so excited to be able to harvest these guys. I'm psyched. Let's see how many we get. So these so far, these are Kentucky Wonder pole beans. And then these little guys in the middle that are a little bit shorter are the Nautica dwarf bush beans. So far, those are the two varieties that I'm getting. All right, I sent the small human in to get a hat because it's still just way too hot. So I wanted to give a reminder that beans, just like any other kind of fruit, veg, we call it veg, they just want to make seeds, right? So the more, theoretically, the more that we harvest them, the more that they will want to produce because they haven't technically been able to like spread their seed, right? So in theory, I should get more of these after today's harvest, which is a good thing. Remember to harvest what you plant. That's the good stuff. And in here, there's all kinds, they're so hard to see, but there's all kinds of little baby beans on there. So I'm just grabbing the bigger ones that are growing so that it produces more. But like, look, there's just, like, there's so many. They're just loaded with them. Like, that's a whole handful of beans. It's delicious. It's gonna be so good. Sauteed with some butter and garlic. Come on, I'm here for that. Look at all of those beans. I have never harvested so many green beans from my own garden in my life. This is a personal record, y'all. So we've got a lot of the Kentucky Wonder pole bean and the Nautica dwarf runner bean, or dwarf bush bean, excuse me. I am so excited. Back in the carrot area, these are Shin Kuruda carrots, Kuroda, I believe. Yeah, and then cylinder beets. And I wanted to see, we had harvested some a few weeks ago. I wanted to come back and see if the rest were ready to pull, because I want to be able to put in new seeds of some more varieties. So let's see what happens. I don't know, they might be puny from the heat, they might be awesome and delicious. I still have some in the fridge from last time. Oh, it's a cute little carrot. Gotta make sure I pull up the whole thing and not leaving stuff in the ground. Oh, this is a good one. Look at that guy. Right, now maybe, let's see. Oh, I see a bitty one. It's bound to happen, right? There's bound to be some tiny ones in here. They're still pretty, I mean, they're pretty cute. They're like little babies. Little wee baby carrots. Ooh, here's a funky one. I wonder what happened there. Bugs, maybe? I don't know. That one. Oh, lots of ants in there. That's pretty gross. Put that one in the compost. Yard debris. See if we can get any beets. It's a little guy, a little cylindra beet. Basket check. Y'all, look at these carrots. And there's some tomatoes in there. Zucchini. I found cucumbers, lots of beans. Oh, it's a good day in the garden. All right, y'all, we have a basket full of veggies. We got cucumbers, we have 2 kinds of green beans, we have carrots, we have tomatoes, sliced your tomatoes, some cherry tomatoes. Just deliciousness, and I'm so excited. All right, so don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for hanging out in my backyard. Go find some joy. Take care, y'all.